Hi, my name is Trevor Whitford. This is Physics 133, Property of Waves, Lab 7. So today, my student ID is 7263931, I think. My name is Trevor Whitford. So we did Property of Waves, which included a Slinky. So my original Slinky got lost to the one that came with the packet or the box. Got lost. I let an educator borrow it at the school I used to work at, and I just left it with them. So I had to buy this one. If you look, it's a little bit broken in the middle. It wasn't broken when I did the experiment though. My daughter just played with it after I did. So I did have a volunteer. So my willing volunteer was my wife, and she held it when we marked the 2 meters with the masking tape, and we measured the mass and the tension with this scale here. So what we did was we observed both longitudinal and transverse waves, I believe it was. I just did this, but it's been kind of a long couple days. It's transverse and longitudinal. And so we found some pretty neat, we observed some pretty cool stuff. Typically what we find is like, in the experiments, I found that we do a lot of like relationship stuff, like find the relationship, understand how like the formula and principle works, but like based off of the relationship to temperature or relationship to like gravity, like forces and stuff. This one was kind of different, I think, because we really just observed behavior and try to understand like concepts and principles. So like for instance, we did regular all the way at the end with the tension. We did transverse, and then we did longitudinal. And so basically what we saw was that amplitude on the transverse didn't have, I didn't find any effect when it came to frequency, speed, and I found that longitudinal did have an effect on speed, the amplitude. So that was an interesting observation. And then we took our data. So we observed primarily the transverse under tension and not tension. So we grabbed 20 after the one string that we grabbed 20 of them, observed with under tension. And so the tension force was with the 20 was 2.7 newtons, while it was originally 2 newtons of force. And we found that under tension, it was able to complete the full 2 meters quicker than the not under tension, the relaxed one. So what else did we do? So we identified that we talked about the Doppler effect in the pre-lab. We calculated like the speed for the traveling wave. We compared the longitudinal wave with the transverse waves, which I discussed. The relationship with the amplitude. The error. I guess I'll discuss the error. So primary error I found was it was hard to press start and stop on the stopwatch. So like I would say, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. And so I'd click it, and then my wife would do it. So and then I'd have to hit stop as soon as I saw it go there and back. But then sometimes the amplitude wasn't significant enough to have for the wave. This was the second error, was that sometimes the amplitude wasn't significant enough for the energy to like go all the way through the Slinky. So that was significant. But I identified that the more precise was going to be the stopwatch because we were able to observe the time over an average. So we documented time and then we averaged it out. Am I missing anything else? I mean, the total distance covered was not 2 meters, but 4 meters because it was there and back. Um, I think I covered everything. I mean, I can go into the formula, but that's written on my paper, so I don't really need to do that. What else? I thought it was really cool. I thought it was fun. I think it was a little bit different than the labs we usually do, which I mean those ones are cool too. Yeah, I don't have any other thoughts. If I'm missing anything, please let me know. But I think that's everything. Like so we identified like slinky mass, number of loops, mass per loop, length of travel. But that's just kind of information we needed to calculate the rest of it. But anyways, thank you so much for this lab. I hope that I was able to cover everything. Once again, my name is Trevor Whitford. This was Lab 7, Properties of Waves. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess the difference from compared to the other labs is in the name. Instead of identifying a relationship, we're identifying properties. So that's interesting. But okay, so student ID is 7263931. And thank you very much. Bye. Oh wait, today's date is the 14th of June.